With the kind of fame that Kourtney Mary Kardashian has earned in her life, we probably know everything about her. But did you know she might just be the meanest of all the Kardashians? Well, in case you didn't, don't worry. This video is going to give you the 411 on everything that makes Kourtney Kardashian toxic. She's mean to her staff. If there's one thing you can't expect from a millionaire mom and a reality TV star, it's to do her own chores. So, like all the other rich people out there, Kourtney has an army of staff to do everything for her. But guess what? She's not too nice to them. One former housekeeper admitted that Kourtney is by far the rudest and unappreciative person in the family and a total neat freak. Kourtney was really overprotective of her kids. She always was asking the babysitters what they were up to and micromanaging them. I could tell it was hard for her to let them do their jobs. Now, if there's one person who knows all the family secrets, it's the housekeeper. Oh, and if you thought that was bad, get this. Kourtney told everyone in the house that they were not allowed to wear perfume anymore because she didn't like the smell. Diva much? Her family's not safe either. Unfortunately, Kourtney doesn't spare her family either. Now, this might be shocking for you, but it's kinda not from the family. Kourtney was showing signs of being a mean girl from an early age. Her beef with Sofia Richie. Keeping it really on brand, Kourtney doesn't get along with her ex's girlfriends. We're talking about Scott Disick and his partner, Sofia Richie. Just why does Kourtney hate Sofia so much? We're about to find out. Kourtney and Scott dated for about 9 years with 3 kids to show for it. Everything was going perfectly except for, Scott cheating on Kourt with not one but plenty of women. Sprinkle in some alcohol problems too, and you got yourself a volatile relationship. Kourtney couldn't deal with him anymore, so they ended their relationship in 2015. That's when Scott started dating Sofia. Now, many people were offended by this because Sofia was a lot younger than Scott, and they didn't seem like the most perfect match with a 16-year age gap. However, according to the inside sources, Sofia was actually in love with Scott and didn't care about what anyone had to say about her relationship. Obviously, Kourtney wasn't cool with any of this. Even though the 43-year-old had ended the relationship, she was still all up in her ex's business. She even called Sofia a hooker in one of her interviews because she is a naive, silly 19-year-old falling for a guy who was going to bring her no good. She didn't want the kids to meet Scott's girlfriend. And that's not where it ended. Kourtney didn't want her kids to meet Sofia at all either. She told Scott that she wanted to be there for her kids when he told them about Sofia, even though they had already met Kourtney's boyfriend. This shows you who holds the power in the relationship. Unfortunately, things did not turn out the way Kourtney wanted, and the kids met Sofia when she was not around. Word of the meeting made it to the American businesswoman, and she was not happy. Kourtney shouted at Scott for not listening to her, and Scott ended up calling momager and explaining that none of it was on purpose. But did that matter to Kourtney? Nope, not at all. She's a bad mom. Speaking of the kids, Kourtney might not be the best mom out there. Kourtney's fans called her out on her Instagram post for being a bad mom to 3. And they're right. Kourtney is by far the worst of the Kardashians. She might claim to be the best one, but we all know the truth. One of her kids, Rain, was caught giving the middle finger in public. He's only 7, by the way. What's more, he's also not afraid to hit his mother. While Kourt may be cool with all this, her sisters are not. They've pointed it out several times. Oh, and to make it worse, the kids behave that way with the nannies as well. Apparently, one of them scratched their nanny and she ended up quitting the next day. Oh, and to make it even more worse, Kourt thought it was the nanny's fault. Now that's a job no one needs to sign up for. Click on one of the 2 videos on your screen right now, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.